You come out here one day, there's a bunch of babies.
We are leaving those eggs that hen was sitting on because pretty sure there's some veins in some of them, so we're leaving them so she can get back on them. We've never had any eggs hatch. Like, we've had some where we could see that there were like a baby in them, but we've never had any hatch fully. I have something to show you. Some of you may already know if you follow my Instagram, but look what we have. So we not only have one new baby, we came out one day and saw a little baby. Actually, Dalton and Day saw a little baby. And then I think it was the next day or a couple days later, we came out and there were 6 new ones. So 2 different moms, 7 little babies. We have never had chicks hatch from our hens before. We've always got them from like our feed store. So this was so exciting. So the kids and I came out yesterday, cleaned the coop up really good. There's still a bunch of weeds in here that I need to clean out, but they're so cute. So I have not been vlogging a whole lot lately. There has been so many days where I'm just like working on stuff or doing stuff with the kids, and I don't necessarily think you want to watch me mow or clean out the chicken coop. There's been a lot of things in between last vlog and this vlog, the babies being one of them. We had a little scare with Bo. We thought that we were gonna have to put him down because he was pacing the yard, throwing up and going to the bathroom. He was laying on the porch and would not get up. It was so bad. And so I was trying to figure out what to do, and then a couple days later he was fine, but he was having like good days and bad days. And I know he's old, he's the grandpa of the bunch. I was so glad that we did not have to do that. He's good. I don't know what that was about. I took him to the vet. He had blood work done. We had a ton of different tests and stuff, and everything came back fine. So I don't know what that was about. Maylee is severely itchy. I have been taking her to the vet multiple times. Oh my gosh, it's so expensive and a pain. But she's so itchy, and her skin, she's like missing like hair. She has like bald spots behind her ears where she's itching, on her chest. Like when I give her a bath, her skin is so, like her fur is so thin. So I took her to the vet. She got on antibacterial medicine, didn't work. Took her back to the vet. We decided to try an antifungal medicine. That didn't work. So now I have to call and get her an appointment to get blood work done. And I also completely switched her dog food to something that is specifically for skin, like her skin and coat, allergies, all that kind of thing. So she's miserable. Literally every single person, I told Brett, I'm so burnt out of appointments because every single person in this house has had appointments. Because Dalton's going into 6th grade, that makes me want to cry. Because he's going into 6th grade, he needed a physical, updated physical and all that good stuff at the doctor. Daylin also was due for a physical, even though she didn't need one. I've been going to appointments for her chest because nothing is getting better. So I was referred to whoa, sorry, that was loud. I was referred to a specialist for her chest. Brett is having blood work done. So Brett has really, really bad brain fog, and it's to the point where it's so depressing and depleting, and it like leaves him with no energy. So there's something going on. So we're thinking it might be his thyroid, it might be sleep apnea. So we're also doing those steps. I think that's about it. There's just been so much going on this summer. So we've been like busy, but not busy in a sense. So my YouTube channel has really taken a back burner. But I'm hoping the next couple weeks things can pick up, especially once the kids are back in school. It'll be a little bit easier to get on that schedule, but Dalton sleeps in so freaking late in the morning, and I started waking him up now, but he's been sleeping in so late, so it always like pushes everything that I'm trying to do, it pushes it back even further. Just one thing after another. So what I'm doing at the moment, now that you're all caught up, what was that? Almost 5 minutes of talking. Now that you're all caught up, I am working on shelves for the playroom, Dalton. I have, like when we have kids over, I have friends that have younger kids. I am watching a friend's little boy a couple times this month. And so Dalton had asked, he wanted like his Legos, like his Legos that are more extensive, bigger, like his big pirate ship and stuff. He wanted his Legos put up. That way, whenever little kids come into the playroom, they're not messing with like his side of the playroom. And if they do, the fancier Legos that he put together will be put up. So I have the wood for it. I just need to cut it, stain it, paint it, put it together, hang it on the wall. That's what we're gonna do. Come on. Come on. Well, now what? There. I have the wooden shelf things that I was just working on. I have it drying a little bit, but okay, don't mind the table. I am getting ready to kind of clear everything out on this table. So it is a mess at the moment, but we needed to do this little crafty project that I have that I found on Pinterest. We have to do this outside because it involves fire. So I bought these little tiles at Menards today. They were 15 cents. So we're just gonna do 4 of them. I don't even know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna see. So you take tiles and then now you're going to scribble over them. You don't have to worry about filling in the white spots. You legit just scribble. So then the next step after you have the Sharpie markers all over the tiles, you're going to spray it with 71 or 91? 91% rubbing alcohol. You're gonna spray it and then you're gonna move the coaster around so it kind of drips all over so that the colors look tie-dye. Then you're going to light it so that it burns, and then once that's done, you're going to spray it with polyurethane. I will link this project that I found on Pinterest. I'll link it down below, but hopefully it turns out. Oh, that one's working.
It's just the red. Oh.
Why?
Or like we all had.
I was so
Oh, I didn't make it.
I was so like focused on having the kids, like what they were doing with the fire and everything. I didn't vlog any of that. I had my camera out because I'm like, oh, I could make a little reel out of this. I didn't show you guys. So basically after you color it with the Sharpie marker, we sprayed it and then we did one at a time. First we tried to do it all at one time, do one at a time, color it, spray it, and then you kind of move it around so that the rubbing alcohol kind of drips over and makes the colors like fade together like tie-dye. And then you light it, and it like dries out the Sharpie, and then spray it with the polyurethane. So that's what we have now. So I will show you the end result at least. I'm coming, hold on. And they turned out pretty cute. So after these are all dry, we're letting it dry right now. After it's completely dry, I have some felt that I'm gonna put on the bottom, and then I'll put them in the living room. Just make sure the dogs are and no one's around right there. But they have their little BB guns.
Here. Because you can hit from back here.
And where's your sunglasses?
Upstairs in my room.
Why don't you put on a pair that I have? You need to wear sunglasses or something. They put sunglasses on, child.
Oh. You want to swap on for a second? How do you load it?
The same thing.
Oh.
The same thing. That one just like this. Oh, I just pulled that.
If I can't make it up to Costco, I usually go to Menards because they have a pretty good like drink selection. They had these huge, these huge popsicles, Welch's brand. Some of them are lemonade, some of them are just like regular flavors. We found this, and then we also found, I think this was at Menards too, I think, this really big Frisbee, and we bought it for the dogs. Hey, bud. Shop. Okay, shut. No, not my popsicle. No, the Frisbee. Shep was trying to eat my popsicle. I am not able to get the shelf up like I wanted to. I was really hoping to get that up and kind of go through the playroom a little bit, but we spent a little bit more time outside, which was perfect. But Brett came home and he looked at my air compressor, which I was going to finish my shelves because I was waiting for them to dry, but my air compressor was messed up. So when Brett came home, he was looking at it, and I'm pretty sure it's junk, which really stinks. So now I don't know. I ended up gluing the little like black front onto the shelves. So that project will have to be finished tomorrow. So we are inside. We are having kind of kebabs for dinner, but instead of doing kebabs, I think I'm gonna cook everything separately. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cook everything separately. But I have a helper, a pretty cute one. I'll put the onions. They're a pain. I mean, that'd be pretty cool.
What is this?
Oh, actually looks good.
And Dr. Pepper, Mom.
There's Dr. Pepper.
I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what I just made for dinner. I made like basically a shish kebab that was, like a taken apart shish kebab, but then I decided it needed a little something extra, so then I cooked ramen noodles with it so we could like put all of the shish kebab stuff on the ramen noodle. Well, then Brett asked if he could have a taco shell, so Brett and Dalton had a taco shell and put like the shrimp and the steak and the ramen noodles and all the stuff in the taco with A1 sauce on it. Whatever, that's fine. I came out here to check my shelves really quick. I'm not hungry. Everybody's inside eating, but I am gonna go in there and sit with them. Yeah, that should be fine. That stinks. It should be all right for now. My little shelves. I don't know if it's gonna look weird without like a little side thing. I really just wanted this lip on here so that when Dalton has his Legos that are like cars or trucks or whatever, they're not gonna roll forward. So it's not necessarily needed on the sides. We'll see how it looks, but I do have black. I bought like these in bulk, so I think that will look sharp on the bottom of here. It should be just fine. But I'm gonna go back inside. Everybody's sitting in the living room. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today, and I will see you in our next one. Bye, guys.